Hello, friends. Okay, so we're gonna wait for everybody to pop on while I share this to my pages. Make sure you're following me in all the spots. I have one page called Rhea Coleman, and that's like my personal Facebook page, so make sure we're friends there. And then make sure that you're following me on my other page, which is called Beauty by Rhea Hope, and then I have another page called Rhea Hope. So I have 3 pages, so make sure you're following me in all of those to not miss a beat. And then we'll wait for everybody to pop on. But happy Lash Day, National Lash Day. I'm going to turn off these lights. Hold on. National Lash Day. Who would have thunk it? That they would have something like that. But I'm grateful for the holiday, even as silly as it is, because we're having a major sale on all of our lash products on the lash sets. So if you go to my website, which I will pin right here in the comments, and this goes till the 24th. So you can have this deal till the 24th of this month, and all of the lash sets are on sale. So you can get the lash duos, which is either the Epic mascara and the Esteem lash serum, or the 4D mascara and the lash serum for 15% off, or you can get the 4D lash primer and the Esteem serum for 30% off, or you can do the Epic mascara, lash primer, and Esteem lash serum for 30% off. So there's so many different ways to get the products, and any of these, like the waterproof, the black, the brown, is available in the sets you get to pick. So it's a super good deal, especially if you are obsessed with the lash serum like I am. I use it on my eyebrows at night. My hair is crazy. I use it on my eyebrows at night. I use it on my lashes every single night. It's honestly I can't live without it. Always want to see you do makeup. Awesome! Yay! Grabbing lash stuff. Yay, Beth. Okay, so make sure you shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and then in the product menu, you're going to look for the lash sets, and then that's where you can see it. It also comes with this limited edition, really, really, really cute little makeup bag. Has a girl with their lashes and a little mascara. It's really cute. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes our packaging can be a little cheesy. I'm not a huge purple fan, which is kind of funny because that's art color. So whenever they have something that's cool packaging, I'm all about it. So the little makeup bag's really actually cute. All right, so I'm shaking up my BB Flawless, just like all foundations, especially by Unique. They're mineral based, so they have a tendency to separate as they just sit there. So make sure that you shake it up no matter what it is, even the concealer, everything. It's only going to help it be more coverage. Need help with getting my kitty between my eyes. I don't know why. Chastity, message me and I would love to help you. I'm going to do one of the lash deals and one of the kudos. Ooh, good idea, Kristen. And don't forget, the lash deals only go to the 24th, so make sure to put your order in before then. Yay, Janice! It's honestly the perfect time to stock up on your mascara. The mascaras, honestly, the 4D lasts a really, really long time, around probably, I would guess, 5 months. Same with the lash primer, lasts around 5 months. Same with the Esteem lash serum, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. And then the Epic mascara lasts about 4 months-ish, roughly, depending on use, of course. Okay, so we are all set. All right, so I'm going to pin up my makeup. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways to use the BB Flawless. It's by far my favorite foundation for on vacation. One, because it has a natural SPF in it, so it really helps you not burn. And then some people I know are actually allergic to SPF, so this is a really good option for you because it still has a natural SPF in it, but without all of the SPF ingredients, if that makes sense. So if you have really sensitive skin, the BB Flawless is going to be amazing for you. So right now I'm talking about the who should use it. If you have mature skin, if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, if you love super light coverage, this is going to be a good option for you. Or if you love super full coverage, you can mix this in with any of the foundations. You can mix it in with the spray, the stick, the liquid. It's so blendable. It's amazing. You're going to pin up your makeup. Oh, pin up my hair. My bad. Oh, thank you. Okay, so BB Flawless, I'm going to use the shade Bisque. It is a different spectrum of shades. So whatever you are in the liquid, you're not going to be in the BB Flawless because it's different. So we're going to take that and just kind of push it all over, dot it on my face. So this is why it's my favorite for on vacation. One, because of the SPF, I've never burned, ever, on my face from using this. This is also, like I said, really good for layering with. So if you are someone who always wants to wear SPF, this is perfect for layering underneath your makeup as well. Most people think I'm weird because I can't use sunscreen. Not weird at all. I'm like actually shocked at how many people are like that. So really important factor when you're doing this step is make sure your hands are clean. If your hands are dirty and you start to break out, it's not the makeup, it's the bacteria on your hands that you're pushing into your skin. So you can apply this with your hands. It's one of the only foundations by Younique that you can. It's super, super blendable. As you see, it kind of looks a little bit light, but watch as I kind of blend it in and pull it around. It begins to kind of morph to my skin, which is incredible. Also reduces redness. It's super moisturizing, so if you have really dry skin, this is a really good option for you because of how hydrating it is. But you can layer it and wear it if you do have oily skin like I do, and I'll show you how you can get away with doing that. But look at how just subtle that is. I just love, like I keep saying about vacation, we go to Mexico a lot, so I don't like to wear a ton of makeup like around the pool, but this, I love that it takes away my redness, and I love that it just begins to even out my skin tone without making me feel like I'm like all dolled up at the pool, you know what I mean? So with summer around the corner, I promise you it's coming. I know there's so many people like still in the middle of snow. It's coming, I promise, hang in there. So that is one option that you can use the BB Flawless. So the next option would be with the blending buds, and this is going to be the better option for you. So you can just kind of layer on your finger again, and then you can dot it around your face, just like so, and then go in with the blending buds by Younique. These are so important. So makeup never hides wrinkles, but it won't like accentuate them, if that makes any sense. For wrinkles, honestly, the best thing that you can invest in is skincare. Trying to tighten and tone your skin back up, and our skincare is incredible for that. So if you are struggling with a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, just message me and I can give you a recommendation on what skincare regimen to start implementing right away. Good morning. What color are you wearing if you wear lace? You would want the shade Bisque in the BB Flawless. And it color matching for the BB is super, super easy. So if you know what color you are in the liquid, just let me know and I can tell you what color you would be in the BB Flawless. Yes, it's a super great option. And if you have any like teenage daughters or daughters who are beginning to play with makeup or learning how to wear makeup, the BB Flawless is a good option for them as well because it's not super full coverage. So your daughter's not going to be looking all glam. But it is very healthy for her skin. Very, very light. Very, very sensitive. There's no scent to it. Like I said, it has a natural SPF in it. And it's super blendable. And very layerable too. So that was 2 layers of it. And the blending buds by Younique really bump up the coverage for it as well. All right, so that is that. And then, like I said, it's super mixable as well. For example, my favorite combination is actually the Liquid Touch mixed with the BB Flawless. And that's because this one is going to be a little bit of a thinner consistency but fuller coverage. And then this is going to be a thicker consistency, lighter coverage. So together, they like equal out the perfect mixture ever. So that was the shade Bisque that I have all over my skin. So as you can see, I still love that I can see my freckles. You can still see my dark circles a little bit, but honestly, it just reduces all of the redness and totally evens out your skin tone. So if you're super dry, Connie, the stick foundation or the BB Flawless is going to be the best option. This is going to be like a CC cream. It's a tinted moisturizer, but a little bit fuller coverage than like a regular BB cream. So if you are dry, the BB cream is amazing for you. And like I said, you can mix it. So you can wear it underneath your spray. You can wear it with your Liquid Touch. Totally, so many different options. The BB Flawless is $39. If I'm velour in the liquid, you would be the shade, you can kind of go either way, but Bisque would probably be the safest option for you, Lisa. So for mature skin, either or honestly is totally fine, the stick or the BB Flawless. It just depends if you want more full coverage or less coverage. So if you are more natural coverage, then the BB cream, and if you want something more full coverage, then the stick foundation. What is one product? Ooh, that's a tough question, Cindy. Honestly, the BB cream would be a good option because of how easy it is to apply, but it's so difficult. Message me and we can kind of narrow down what like your needs are as far as makeup goes, and I can help you. I'd wear. I was never a foundation girl, but I'm starting to wear as I get older. Mona, message me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a color match. All right, so now I'm taking my Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza, and we're popping this all over our under eye. And this is really going to bump up the coverage, but I love that it just hides my dark circles and just gives me a little bit more fuller coverage, especially like around my nose area. And then over my eyelids. So I just kind of bounce this off. See how beautiful this blends out? So now if you're super duper dry, I want you to take a look at this. Look at how dewy my skin looks. Is that not so beautiful? So if you love really dewy coverage, the BB Flawless is going to be your fave. Isn't that really pretty? It's definitely the dewiest coverage that Unique has. I'm 66 and no one believes me, but I use only the BB cream. Yes, it's so good. Yes, yes, yes. I love mixing honey and the liquid in Organza. Yes, that's what I do too. I love it. And it's a really good option as well, kind of what we were talking about mixing. So everyone's skin tone is really different. Some people are more olive, some people are more neutral. I am kind of weird. I have like pink undertones, but also neutral undertones. So sometimes if I'm wearing something with pink undertones, it makes me look orange. And sometimes if I'm wearing something neutral, it makes me look too pink. You know what I mean? It's kind of difficult. So what I have found is mixing colors. So it doesn't feel wet, no. On my skin, because I have oily skin, it feels a little bit tacky, but on someone who has dry skin, it would just like absorb and feel amazing. Yes, Tani, exactly. So mixing foundations is a super great option if you are having a hard time like finding your perfect match. If you're wearing like this foundation doesn't quite match as well as you want it to, and if you're wearing this foundation doesn't quite match, you can mix them together. The BB Flawless, like I said, is like a different spectrum of shades than the Liquid Touch or the spray or the stick. So you can mix them together to equal out to your skin tone. So sometimes if I'm messaging you guys and you're like, nothing I find is like matching perfectly, I might recommend, that's what's itching me, I have eyelash. I might recommend you to mix the BB Flawless. And although it might seem like a lot, it's not in the hindsight of it because it's honestly such a light coverage. Chrissy, it doesn't so much matter what undertones you are for color matching for me. I just need a selfie facing a window and I can give you a full recommendation. I've been working with this makeup line for 4 years. What is today? It'll be 4 years in like 3 days. Isn't that crazy? My unique anniversary. So I've been working with this makeup line for a really long time. I've used this foundation coverage on many people of all ages, all ethnicities, and I've really gotten to see kind of what is the, like what happens. Does it oxidize? Does it not oxidize? Does it cake up? Like all kinds of different things. So I've really gotten to know like the best recommendations for people. So message me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a full recommendation on what colors, what products, what order, all of that. All right, so like I said before, I have really oily skin. Not really, it's gotten a lot better than it was. But when I'm using a moisturizing foundation option like this, I need to make sure that I'm setting my skin really well so the oils that push up from my skin are being absorbed instead of pushing against my foundation making me look really oily or really greasy. So I'm using the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder, and this technique is called baking. It's essentially just putting a lot of translucent setting powder all over your face, and it absorbs any oils that push against. It also helps to minimize the appearance of pores, and it also bumps up the coverage as well. So the Liquid Touch usually will last around 4 months-ish, 4 or 5 months depending on use. The BB Flawless, however, always lasts me a bit longer, around 5 to 6. So if I don't order everything, Anna, where you're going to order is right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and then honestly the best, like the biggest bang for your buck are the collections. If you go to my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and then click on sets and collections, there's this area called, there's a collection called Ready Set Prep, and that's the best collection you could possibly get because it comes with any of the foundation options, liquid or the BB Flawless. Comes with concealer, comes with setting powder, comes with primer, comes with the free makeup bag, and blush. Like, comes with all of that, and it's 15% off, discounted. Yeah, comes with a ton of stuff. So that's honestly the biggest bang for your buck. So if you need help picking out those colors, just send me a selfie facing a window. And then if you need help picking out products or shopping the wisest you could, just message me and I can help. Do the liquid lipsticks have a taste? They do not, or smell, neither. Others that have been with the company a long time have left. I was shook. Hope you aren't going. No, I will never go anywhere. And the grass is always greener. That's all I'm going to say about that. What's the best way to order? Just right here, rayhopebeauty.com. How long does it? Oh, I already answered. I just got my face oil and I don't remember if I put it on at night. Yes, Tammy, you'll use it only at nighttime, and you can primarily use it on your under eye, but you can really use it all over. Will the moisturizing primer and the BB be too much together? Not if you're super duper dry. If you're really, really dry, you totally can get away with it. Having a time with foundation seems thick and heavy. Kathy, message me and we can figure something out. I use the primer and the setting spray and the pressed powder. No matter what I use, spray, liquid, I get terrible transfer. So the you could try this guy right here. The touchable translucent setting powder would be a good option, and also the spray, the setting spray. You could probably use more of it. Hi, Megan. All right, so now to finish off our coverage, I'm going to use this guy. This is the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder in the shade Taffeta. And then for my under eye, I use the same product, but in the shade Scarlet, to set my under eye and to keep it from, keep my under eye from creasing. Liquid foundation, when it gets lumpy, does that mean it's old? You need to shake it more, Amanda. And squeeze the topper and then shake it. All right, so I'm using a big kabuki brush to apply this. This is my favorite way to apply the pressed powder because it applies it very evenly, very distributed, and honestly, it gives the best airbrushed finish. So if you were dry skin, you don't necessarily have to do this step, but if you want a little bit fuller coverage than the BB Flawless was giving, this is a really good option. So we're just gonna tap this all over and really bump up the coverage. I love that I can still see my freckles underneath my skin. I have the same problem. What was the problem again? So squeeze the topper and then shake the bottle. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, so we're just gonna tap this all over until we like the coverage. And then we're ready to contour. But like I said, just message me if you guys need any recommendations or any help picking out products or how to get the biggest bang for your buck. I use tool on the stick. What BB? You want the shade Bisque, Lindsay. For some question, if you don't want to answer, I understand. You get fillers. Yes, I get a full syringe. But I eased into it. So I used to get half a syringe and then it just got more over time. And I only do it like 1 to 2 times a year. I did not mix it with the liquid, no. I just used the BB Flawless by itself. I did 2 layers and I used the blending buds to apply, and then I used the concealer on my under eye, which is why I look a little more full coverage than if you're just using the BB Flawless by itself. Okay, so now we are going to contour a little bit. I'm going to use the beachfront bronzer in the shade Hermosa and the tapered blusher brush. This is by far the best and easiest and fastest way to contour. Just go from the top of the ear to the corner of the mouth, and then I'll just kind of drag this back and forth in the hollow of my cheek, and then turn the brush and then do little swirls over it. My makeup feels tacky, what can I do? So Nancy, probably means that you need to set it better. So pressed powder is a really good option, and then you can even use a setting powder if you're oily, but message me and I can give you a better recommendation. How long does it normally last? The BB Flawless usually lasts around 5 to 6 months, depending on use. All right, so we're just gonna pop that in the hollows, and this just warms up our complexion, makes us not look washed out, and just simply gives us like a really pretty sun-kissed glow. See that? See how it really, I swear, once you put the contour on the forehead, it really starts to like come together. And it's so easy. This brush honestly does all of the work. How to take selfies? I actually, back in the day, I watched this YouTube video from, do you remember that show Sister Sister? One of the sisters, I forget what her name is. actually did a YouTube tutorial on how to do it. And it was honestly the best YouTube video on selfies I've ever seen. What was always intimidated by contour until I watched and purchased that awesome brush. Oh, I love it. Amen to that. Honestly, it makes it so easy, right? And I just love how subtle it is. It doesn't look intense. It doesn't look like a cream where you're having to blend it all out. I just love how just simple and fresh it looks. All right, so now for blush, I'm going to use the pressed blush in the shade Surreal. This has been like my surprisingly shocking favorite lately. Yes, I think it's Tamara that does the tutorial, but it's on YouTube. Can you tell me where to get the big brush? Yes, message me, Debbie, and I can give you the link. The BB I got didn't even last me 2 months. I don't wear makeup that often, so you were probably just using a little too much of it. So sometimes if you're not wearing primer under your skin just absorbs the product, which is honestly not good for your skin. And obviously it makes your makeup go faster. So it's a crime not to prime. Keep that in mind. Ooh, I'm a poet. So make sure that you're using the primer and the setting spray really, really help your skin and prolong the wear or prolong the like time length of your foundation. Oh my gosh, right, Beth? Isn't that so scary? This color is like terrifying, and then watch how pretty it is. I didn't get this for the longest time, and I saw that all of my favorite colors are sold out right now. So I was like, okay, I need to try it. Let's see how it goes. I remember being so scared the first time, like, oh god, I'm gonna look like I have purple cheeks, but look at how pretty. So I'm using the blusher brush. So key to doing this though is tap in and swirl in the mirror. It separates the pigment, and then you can even tap it off and smile. And then you're gonna tap this on the apple of your cheek and then slowly just work up to the hairline. And this will slowly start to build that pigment up so you don't like go in and be like, oh my gosh, I look like I have purple cheeks. Look how just subtle that is. And that's so pretty. And it still has that highlighting effect that the Sisterly and the Supple shades do. So smile, and then you'll just tap this on, and then you can slowly just start to build this up. And I kind of just pop it all over my cheekbone. Just like this. I'm terrified of those. More blushes, but I have a few I've never used. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Are you talking about Sisterly or Supple? Oh my god, they're my favorite. Love the dewy finish of your skin, that glow. Yes, absolutely. No, so I don't feel oily as long as I set it with the setting powder. If I weren't to do this, definitely, my makeup would just like slide off my face. So making sure that you set your makeup really well is like crucial. Oh yeah, thanks Liz. I love the dewy finish. I can't send a message. Kathy, tap on my face. A little window should pop down and you should be able to send me a message that way. You'll go to like my Facebook and then you should see an option to message me. If you still don't see it, on my website right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, that's where you can find all of the makeup, add to cart, and check out really easily. There's no like auto ships or anything unless you want it to be. And at the very bottom of my website, there's an option to be able to send me a message that way too. Thanks, Joyce. All right, so now for brows, I'm going to throw these on really fast. And I'm using the brow pencil in the shade Medium. I always say this, if you are new at doing your brows, this is the best product to get. It's so, so simple. It's so subtle. I love that it has a super dainty tip, so you never have to worry about sharpening it, and you get the most accurate hair-like strokes. I used to use these like gigantic pencils from like Elf and wherever I would find, and I'd always feel like I looked like a caterpillar because they were just so large. And it wasn't until I got this pencil that I really felt like confident enough to be able to like feel good about like how my brows looked. And all I do is I simply just follow the natural shape of them. So like starting here where I have all the brow hair, I'll just slowly, little lines all the way to the arch, and then once I get to the arch, then I'll start taking it through the tail. And then here on the front, so where the tear duct is, go straight up. That's kind of where you know to cap off the eyebrow. And then you just connect it all. And then just start to color in. So it's like outlining, coloring in, just like grade school. Just like that. And you can do them as bold or as subtle as you want. If you feel like you've gone too bold, you can use the other side of this pencil, which is a little spoolie side, and you can comb through the eyebrows and it will soften the color up. Another thing that I do every single night, which is actually part of that lash National Lash Day sale, which if you didn't catch this from the beginning, it is National Lash Day. So Younique is doing a really fun sale on our lash sets. So like I said before, you can get the 4D mascara and the Esteem Lash Serum for 15% off, or the Epic Mascara and the Esteem Lash Serum for 15% off, or you could do the Lash Primer, 4D Mascara, and Esteem Lash Serum for 30% off, or Lash Primer, Esteem Lash Serum, and Epic Mascara for 30% off. So, such good deals. And again, you're going to find that under lash sets. And what else was I going to say? Oh, and it comes with a free little, really cute bag. Oh, nice. Okay, so now that we've done our eyebrows, how simple is that? I'm going to do just a super simple everyday eye look. This is just something that if I'm wanting to wear eyeshadow, this is my favorite. So we're going to use the shade Astute right here, which is just this matte brown. It's like a tan, really. And we're going to use the fluffy crease brush, and then I'm simply just going to pop this on all over the lid, in the crease, and then just start to swirl and then bring in like this. And then same thing on this side. Swirl, bring in. What's the difference between the 4D and the Epic? So the Epic is going to be kind of like your regular mascara. It still gives really, 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 really great volume and length, but the 4D mascara is infused with fibers, so you get even more length and volume, but there's no fallout like there used to be with the 3D. So it's really an incredible mascara. Honestly, it's like the most impressive mascara I've ever used. All right, so now I'm going to use the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Overt, and this is just a light matte brown. And like I was saying, this is my favorite for just like throwing it on really quickly. And I should have got my brush out. Watch, it's gonna be like the one I can't find. Where are you? Oops, but it's the one I just threw on the floor. Okay, we're gonna use the cream shadow brush. And I'm just going to blend. I always use this to blend it out and make it kind of more even. And then when you get to the crease, I'll just kind of pull upward like so. But I love it just how easy and pretty that is. Just like that. Isn't that gorgeous? And these liquid eyeshadows are still on sale in the Kudos, which I was mentioning earlier. It's like our monthly deal. So this month it's really great because you get 2 liquid eyeshadows, you get your choice of any lip product, and then you get your choice of any foundation in the upgraded Kudos, and you get your choice of any blush. So really good deal. And then you can actually pick the BB Flawless in that too. So if you already have your liquid, highly recommend to grab both and try mixing them together. I think you'd really like it. For thinning eyelashes, I would absolutely get the Esteem Lash Serum, and then I would get the 4D mascara. Hi, Amanda. What colors for Reverent? Honestly, any of them. Reverent is such a good, like, buildable shade. And it's honestly any of them. But my 2 favorites are Reverent and Overt, right? Or no, Ornate is my other fave. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my fluffy crease brush and just soften this up. I'm going to use the shade Astute again to just soften this outer corner. The Kudos, can you add the stick? Yes, you can do the stick, the BB Flawless, the pressed powder, or the liquid. The spray is not in stock right now, so no, that's not an option. Hello, I'm late. Yay! Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Okay, so now that we have that kind of blended, I'm going to switch my brush and grab the blending brush, which has nothing on it. And then I'm just going to kind of massage this over the whole thing just to lighten it up a little bit. The more you blend, the better it looks. Just keep that in mind. Okay. And then my little trickaroo is I'll always kind of like sweep any product that fell, and then I always take my blending bud and I'll always kind of dab this with a heavier hand underneath my eye, and this will just kind of pick up any product that fell and it'll also kind of sharpen up this line out here. Okay, and now we are ready for lips. I'm going to do my lips really fast and then we'll do mascara. All right, I'm going to use the lip liner in Prudent, which is my favorite. And I'm going to show you an easy trick if you are not like a huge lipstick girl, but you still want to kind of venture into it a little bit. This is the best. So, lip liner in Prudent. And we're going to line our lips first. And these are so good. They're smudge proof. They're super creamy, so they glide on. And then I'm going to fill in my whole lip with this. So this is actually what I used to do before I was really into makeup. When I'd venture into lip products. These are only $15 too. So it's really affordable. And look at how pretty this is. Isn't that so subtle? Oh, so pretty. Okay, so lip liner and Prudent on, and then I'm going to take the lip gloss in the shade Luxe. And I'm just going to dust this over. And you guys, the lip glosses are also in the Kudos. And this one is my favorite color. It looks good paired with any lip product. Isn't that pretty? Alright, so I'm going to set my makeup with the setting spray. And then we're going to do our mascara. And the reason why I always set my makeup before I do my mascara is because it allows my mascara after I put it on not to be even more wet after I spray. So it helps with like not transferring. No, I didn't do any highlight today. I just something really subtle. Hello from San Antonio. Yes, I ran out of texts exactly. And the company that I was using was super expensive to get more. So I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with that. So I apologize if you didn't get a text today, but you can turn on the live notifications up here in the right-hand corner. It'll ask you if you want to get notified. Yes, you could turn on Facebook alerts, exactly. All right, so now for mascara. Like I said, on sale in the lash sets until only the 24th, you can get the products 15 or 30% off. There's no limit. You can get as many of them as you want. So honestly, if you haven't yet grabbed the Kudos, I would absolutely grab one of the lash sets with it. It would be the biggest bang for your buck. And then if you even wanted to save even more money, you could even add on the Ready Set Prep collection. That's what it's called. Yeah, so I'm wearing the lip liner in Prudent and the lip gloss in Luxe. And now I'm going in with the 4D mascara, going from the base of the lash all the way up. And this is the mascara that's on sale. And then it also it's infused with fibers. So you get the most epic long lashes. Just like that. So I kind of like blink onto the wand. And then same thing on this side. So you can get both of the products I just used plus the Esteem Lash Serum for 30% off until the 24th. And I use the Esteem Lash Serum in my eyebrows and on my eyelashes every single night before bed. And then in the morning I just rinse it off. It helps for length of your lashes, growth for both your lashes and your brows. Since I saw you using the Fantastic Start, it's great. Yeah, right? It's so good. She always tries to steal it. You'll have to get her one. It's like $15. Such a good deal. Okay, so 4D on, and then this is what I like to do too for even more length, and then also makes your lashes waterproof. This is the Epic Waterproof Mascara. This is also an option for the lash sets. And I just like to do one little coat of that on top, and that's it. So I didn't do anything on the bottom. I find that sometimes if I want like a really fresh makeup look, which these dewy makeup looks always make me feel like really fresh, I don't like to put anything down there. Little something different. Did I say where you got your top? I'll go ahead and link my outfit over on my Instagram as soon as I get off here. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. My name on there is Rhea Hope. So make sure you check out the Instagram stories. I'm continuing to do house updates on there. So yeah, thank you. I'll give you guys the link to the necklace as well on there. But if you haven't yet, make sure that you message me to be color matched. Make sure you get your BB Flawless if you love a good hydrating dewy finish. So again, kudos, lash sets, ready set prep. Those 3 collections and sets are on sale and are such a good bang for your buck. The lash sets are only on sale until the 24th, and the kudos is only on sale until the 29th. So don't miss out on those. Message me if you haven't yet to be color matched for the BB Flawless or liquid or whatever. And yeah, make sure that you're shopping right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Click the share button in your bottom left-hand corner and let me know if you guys need any help, recommendations, and I so appreciate you guys sharing my tutorials with your friends or my website with your friends, your family. Word of mouth is the best thing in the world. So thank you so much for sharing and telling people to follow or to shop from my website. I love you guys. I will see you later today. You look like you just got back from holidays. I don't know what that means. Hi, Melody. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. I hope you guys all have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you later. Bye.